Today we're going to do a full redrain on this property. It's getting major renovation done. So what we're going to do is from this manhole across there, I'm going to come across here, I'm going to put a manhole here for a soil vent pipe and that rainwater, that's combined. I'm going to come across here, I'm going to put a gully in that corner and a gully in that corner into that manhole. That's the front done. And then we're going to come from an outlet in here across the driveway. We're going to put a manhole here and then we're going to cut the garage floor and we're going to go all the way through to the back of the building, and we're going to take some outlets off into the property, and I'll talk you through it as we go. But that's the front. That's where we're going to be making the connection for our first part of the manhole. That's where we're up to at the moment. We're going to get a little bit of gravel on there. There we've got the date we're digging. So that's what piping, what junction. Got our gully, soil pipe, vent pipe that's going to go into the house. Hold up. Manhole set. Builder's going to put a lintel over that drain a little bit later on. All gravelled up. And another length of pipe up to here. Now we're going to backfill, put the next bit in. That's our rockers out, ready for our gullies. One gully installed. Trying to pull that old gully out. Straight now. Manhole cover set. New cover on that one, I had an old one in stock. Liam's starting to put the blocks down. Pipe, where that mark is an outlet. We're going to pick that outlet up. Manhole on there. One length of pipe in, so that's my manhole. One length of pipe in, and we've backfilled it and compacted it, just because it's that's what's underneath. Yeah, it's not the best to go. We've got good clay on the bottom though. That's us ready for another length of pipe up to our shovel. Slow digging, but note for us. We'll go to there. Obviously we want to put a a bend up in there for this gully on the top. 3 metres of pipe in. On it, nicely grovelled up. Backfit this, and with it being deep, I'm going to use that rammer over there to compact it. Next section, another few metres of pipe to go in. It's all nicely backfilled. Put a barren out, make life a little easier power. Very technical on how we do these jobs. Of pipe. So I'm going to backfill this, move up my next bit. That bit there's for our gully, which is going to go on later on. I'm going to start boarding it so we get the track barrow through. Nice little boardwalk. Now I'm going to take these boards off. I'm going to level that good clean. I'm going to ram it down so it's nice and flat. And then I'm just going to put the boards over. There's a little bit of a foundation to run over with the track barrow and the mini digger. My pipe now is here, so we're going to be putting I think about a 15 or maybe it's a 30 bend to straighten that pipe up, and then we're going to go up there, putting the boards down, running in and out. So we'll see how we get on with that. Play it up, Michael. Yeah, play it up again. Lovely bit of kit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Boards on. Now we're just going to cut up here. Another section to go in. Just takes us through. Slow technical work. This is what you've got to do. This is a time consuming this on these kind of jobs. I like the pipe in. Another section of pipe in. The purpose of these boards is to stiffen the cut up for what we're doing. It's very clever what we do. Now we're going to bring it over there. I'm going to put this board on though. Lovely! That's how the professionals do it. Yeah. That's it. Create these boards. Right. So 4 days. What we've done in 4 days is we've picked up this. We'll come across here. We'll put that manhole in. We'll come through here. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 metres in a manhole. Now on our next one, next bit of pipe. Length the pipe in there, ready to be gravelled. Gravelled up, ready for backfill. That's for the first gully for the utility waste. That's that one backfilled, gravelled, backfilled. And one to our last gully, Y junction here with a 45 to get that gully, and then it's straight at the back to the manhole. Another bit in, last gully. And we've got another length of pipe in. Another length of pipe in. Manhole that we're taking out there now. This is the extension. Obviously got the steels going in to bring it up, and they're opening the hole downstairs up. Lovely property. It'll be beautiful when it's finished. Give it a good ram, tighten it all up. We've got another piece of pipe in now. Up there, ready for gravel. And then a manhole underneath that machine, so we'll come along the front. Take the pipe in. Get rammed up to the peg, another bit of pipe backfilled in. And gully set. Gully set. Lovely. And that's them gravelled up, ready for backfill. Set them at 2 below dam, which what they should be set at, which is 2 course below floor height or joist height. That's them 2 gullies in with the manhole. I put that one on a T, just made the whole manhole a bit better. So we'll be coming through the wall there to get the soil vent pipe straight on that connection later on. So gravel this up and backfill it. Time and time again is when you're putting manholes in, a lot of people put fall on the channel, but you don't. There's a natural fall in the channel, so what you do is you level the rings up. They're just gradient levels. This is the one we're interested in. Right, now if you look where that bubble is, so you level your rings, level the rings, and your channel will always be falling. That's so when you put paving around, it's nice and level. But when you put fall on the bottom and you don't level these, that's when you can't get your paving very neat, and we'll see the problems. So always remember, level your manhole base, and you'll always have fall on the bottom. It's set up to make things easier for you. Finished result. That's the one that we're wanting, nice and level. Other way, perfectly level both ways, and that's your fall in your manhole. Perfect. Ready for backfilled, 4 gullies and a manhole. So round the back, pick that manhole up and we'll go along the back. My mistake, we've got a gully to put in here, then we'll be round the back. That's the last gully in on this side of the building. Now we're back. Another pipe in. Trap for the echo drain. And the manhole. We've got the gravel in. Second outlet for the echo drain. There's going to be uniform, one there, one over there, the bag in. There, along there, and we're going to go through that gate, pick the last gully up. That's us for the day. It's going to be a nice extension when it's done. Look at the size of them. What the guys are going to do, they've got it all propped up. These are going to be bolted together and it's going to hold the chimney breast up so they can knock this out and put some strong boys up to prop. So all this will be coming out, so them steels will hold up there. We're just here to do the drainage. Gully in. We've got a toilet to pick up here. Got a pipe into the manhole, across here, into there, to go across there. We've got a pipe connector on there, up to the last inspection chamber, pick the soil stack up, and then it runs through to pick up the gully. And that's the end of our run. It's the last of the drainage. Gully there, I'll do a little walk around. Reinstated the drive just enough. Gully there, new manhole. Reinstated the drive. The drive's going to be changed at some point, so it's just temporary. New small inspection chamber, new gully. Obviously we've got a soil vent going to be picked up. Come off that manhole through to here. Bear in mind this was about 1.8 deep. Concrete the garage floor. Come up here. Lovely gullies, nice and straight manhole up here. Obviously the bricklayers have been building, so they've knocked that cover, because we had the top on, so they've obviously knocked that. Come along here, not forget that manhole. Come along here. We've got a buried manhole here because I need a forklift so that it can lift them steels. Then we'll come across here, put that little inspection chamber in, pick the soil vent pipe up, and the gully that I showed you. So that's a full house redrain. Got a pipe into the manhole, across here, into there, to go across there. We've got a pipe connector on there, up to the last inspection chamber, pick the soil stack up, and then it runs through to pick up the gully. And that's the end of our run. It's the last of the drainage. Gully there, I'll do a little walk around. Reinstated the drive just enough. Gully there, new manhole. Reinstated the drive. The drive's going to be changed at some point, so it's just temporary. New small inspection chamber, new gully. Obviously we've got a soil vent going to be picked up. Come off that manhole through to here. Bear in mind this was about 1.8 deep. Concrete the garage floor. Come up here. Lovely lovely gullies, nice and straight manhole up here. Obviously the bricklayers have been building, so they've knocked that cover, because we had the top on, so they've obviously knocked that. Come along, yeah. Not forget that manhole. Come along here. We've got a buried manhole here because I need a forklift so that it can lift them steels. Then we'll come across here, put that little inspection chamber in, pick the soil vent pipe up in the gully that I showed you. So that's a full house redrain